My name's Garrett, and I've been trying to heal sleep apnea for just about 45 days now. And yeah, so far it's going unexpected, honestly. As recently I've been observing my symptoms and observing everything that I have in my life and all the types of suffering that I've been going through in terms of health, and I've come to the conclusion that my issues cannot be from just sleep apnea alone. I realized this because recently I did a sleep study where my AHI, so my apneas per hour, were discovered to be 6.4 per hour, which would only classify me for light sleep apnea, just above the edge of 5 apneas per hour, which classifies you for light sleep apnea. And if a clinician or like an expert were to look at my AHI, the apneas per hour, they would probably say that this person, or in this case me, would suffer from light fatigue and not full energy. But what I suffer from isn't light fatigue. When I wake up, I feel like dead, as if I had been beaten throughout the whole night, and it just doesn't explain the severity of my symptoms and my problems and my suffering. And so I've been looking into a more broad spectrum of what can it be that's causing my problems. Why am I so tired? Why do I have such issues concentrating? And why do I feel so shit at times? And why am I at like 20% of my health potential, although I'm technically doing everything right? I'm nailing my diet, I'm doing a lot of sleep habits to improve my sleep, like wearing these glasses and having a wind down routine without the phone, and so many things that I'm putting my attention on my health. Like, I'm doing stuff that most like pro athletes don't even do, or like on a level of a pro athlete, which makes it even more like exhausting if I then don't see any like much progress. And yeah, a lot of yapping. So what I've been getting into is like bowel diseases, gut issues, which makes a lot of sense, as since I was a kid basically I've always suffered from either constipation or diarrhea. I've basically never had good stool, like good poop. It sounds weird, but I've always had these gut issues where I had this like bloated belly after eating. I actually remember friends of me when I got into high school saying that I have a bubble gut or something. I didn't even know what that meant at the time, but they were basically making fun of me for having like being skinny as fuck, like, because I always was skinny and I am still skinny, and they were making fun of me because I had this like this, you know, I hope you can see it, like a bloated belly, although I have like 10% body fat, maybe 11 right now, but back then like probably 9 or something. I was so skinny. And yeah, basically I have had and now still have a lot of symptoms that point or might point towards something like Crohn's disease. If you don't know what Crohn's disease is, it's basically an autoimmune disease where your body attacks itself. In in the case of Crohn's disease, this is the gut itself. So the intestines are getting attacked by your own immune system, and like modern medicine says that it can't be explained nor cured, but there's like alternative doctors and experts that say that it can be cured, and that who explain it with that when you eat certain foods that are pro-inflammatory or kind of similar to your body but not quite the same, so like some foods can confuse your body, which cause the body to fight against the food, but then they confuse the body to attack itself instead of just the food, and that might be causing the irritable gut issues, Crohn's disease, or UC, ulcerative colitis. And basically the people who go from this approach where they say, yes, we might be able to explain this with food causing these issues, and we can cure this if we cut out all the foods that are causing the inflammation and irritation. They're basically carnivores. Like, this is the only group that I have found who have been able to help people get rid of Crohn's disease or any of these autoimmune issues, and with a lot of success. I've like done research and saw documentaries of people who have healed their Crohn's disease within 4 months. And the thing is, doctors or like modern clinicians tell you that when you discover that you have Crohn's, normally doctors tell you this: you have, sir, I'm sorry to tell you, but you have an autoimmune disease that cannot be cured, and you're probably going to have to take medications for the rest of your life. And then there's people like carnivores saying, fuck you, that's not true. You can heal it with a carnivore diet, which is basically just eating meat, like red meat, salt and water, and through that diet you limit inflammatory substances to its absolute minimum, and you still get every nutrient that you need, so you're all covered. And many people have reported that they solve the issues with that, so I'm gonna have to look into that. I've actually done the carnivore diet once for about 1 month, with a bit of a wrong approach, where I ate too much butter and I still had some problems, although I was way better than right now. But I'm soon gonna restart the carnivore diet. But before I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna go to modern clinicians and even see whether I have Crohn's disease, because it doesn't. I want to get like the straight proof that I have Crohn's disease before I push everything that I have into the solution for that. You know, like, it will be stupid to say like, oh, I have Crohn's disease, so I'm gonna treat myself as if I had Crohn's disease, and then like years later I discover that I never had Crohn's disease. So yeah, this is basically me not trying not to repeat the same issue that I did with sleep apnea, because I started to realize that I have sleep apnea 1 year ago, but I never wanted to do like a clinical proof, like doing a sleep study, because I thought like, I'm already sure, yeah. But had I done the sleep study that I just did recently 1 year ago, I would have realized so many things so much faster, and I would have realized that sleep apnea is not the only issue that I had 1 year ago instead of now. So it's always I have learned the hard way that it's always a good idea to get the proof first and then act on it. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do this time. I like the video how it's turning out right now. It's not just that I'm sharing what I'm currently learning, but I'm understanding or planning what I'm gonna do in a way more coherent way. So yeah, I like recording these videos. It helps me to structure my own plans, and it keeps me accountable. And maybe one day, if somebody starts to watch these videos and I don't continue having 1 or 2 or 0 views, then one day I might help someone. And yeah, my videos probably still struggle to be coherent and understandable for you, but I'm sure, and I actually know that I'm getting better, because my first videos were absolute dog shit. And yeah, I'll keep on pushing out these videos, so one day I'll help you, and first of all, like, myself, because I can't help anybody if I don't manage to cure my own illnesses. And yeah, I am very grateful that I can share this, and grateful that I'm discovering all this valuable information and the possible reasons why I feel so shit, although I should be in the prime fitness of my life at 17 years old. Fuck, I should say I'm 18, because like YouTube doesn't fuck. Shh. It's actually just a couple of months that I have to wait until I can legally have a YouTube channel or something. In Austria, it's very weird. Okay, I'm starting to yap way more than I should. Yeah, I'm gonna continue making these videos. If you watch this, well, you have to be watching this to hear this, and then subscribe, follow me in this journey, and let's improve our health together. Let's go.